T-Mobile's pink-dressed spokesmodel gets a makeover in leather, and we've got Ina Fried of All Things Digital here to tell us all about it. So, this was the girl who's 9
Carly.
feet... Carly.
Right? It's Carly, right?
Carly, which is her real name.
Carly, 9 feet tall in Times Square in a pink dress. There she is. There she is. There's Carly.
You can't avoid her.
Can't avoid her. She's everywhere. And apparently pink dress, not good enough.
No, they're trying to give her a tougher edge. So she's shedding the dresses. She's putting on biker leather and riding around in a Ducati. That's part of T-Mobile's broader effort to kind of remake itself after failing to sell itself to AT&T.
So exactly how is this gonna work? I mean, it's the same person wearing different clothing in an ad.
Well,
is this to make the phones are going to be tougher? The phones are going to be sexier?
You know, I think this is kind of symbolic because it's, you know, T-Mobile's got the same problem. They're putting on new clothes, but they're still the only major carrier without an iPhone. They still are, you know, although their network is pretty fast and widespread, it's not. Well, there you go.
She looks kind of dangerous there a little bit.
And I think T-Mobile wants that edge. I mean, that's really where their marketing has gone. They've tried to, be sharper with their attacks. They've tried to poke fun. They're the challenger. They know they're behind, and they want their marketing to portray them that way. But the challenge is, there's got to be a there, and that's still where they're struggling.
So, Spencer, you spent a lot of time covering the wireless business. Is there a there for T-Mobile?
It's not clear that they've figured it out yet. There's a lot of question marks over the company. Like
you don't think
they don't have the iPhone? That's a huge.
You don't think the leather
gap in
gives it the there then?
I think the funny thing about this marketing campaign is people actually do recognize this woman, and I know her name. People know who she is. It's been successful in terms of creating awareness for the brand, but it hasn't been successful in actually getting people to buy the brand.
Well, and this is what I asked. I talked to their head of marketing. I was like, is this the kind of thing where people are going to have a really good laugh on their way to the AT&T or Verizon store? And that's really the challenge for T-Mobile is I think people like Carly, people get T-Mobile's sort of scrappy image, but that's not why people buy cell phones. They buy it because either they have the phone they want or they have the plan they want. And T-Mobile does better on the plan front because they can be a little more competitive on price, but you're talking about a 2-year commitment. People want the phone that they want.
Like, for example, Sprint is another challenger brand. They actually have a good sales pitch, which is we're the only major carrier that has unlimited data service plans. T-Mobile needs something along those lines, especially without the iPhone. I don't know what it is. Did you have any sense what it might be for them? Lower prices is probably the most obvious answer.
Well, they've tried to go with lower prices. The problem is the prepaid carriers have a pretty good business model for that. So actually, if you're really going for the best value and the lowest prices, there are people that can undercut T-Mobile. And then again, they really don't compete on the national front in the same way with the absolute latest devices. So it's an open question.
I want to throw this idea out there. Maybe they should be giving them away free with leather jackets or with motorcycles, maybe.
So
because that way,
buy an Android phone, get a Ducati. All right.
No. But buy a Ducati, get an Android phone. I think might be more the other way around.
You think that business model would work better?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of motorcyclists, particularly here in this city. But I'm saying you've got if you're going with an image like this, which is tougher, but actually does scare some people, right? The tough bike image. Maybe you've got to be matching how you distribute your products. I just throw it out there.
Okay. All right, free marketing advice.
Yeah, there you go. Well, have you actually seen the ads?
I've seen parts of the ads. Yeah.
Does she have any new sort of message beyond the
So
look?
it's interesting. The ad that I've seen doesn't actually have a message, but they are going with this test drive theme where they want to say, look, for the average tasks that most people are doing, we're just as fast. We're just as competitive, so they compare against the iPhone.
But who wants to be average? Anyway, Ina Fried of All Things Digital, thank you very much.